Yo, what up, people? Swim motherfucking are here today, of course, to give you guys Golden Time, episode 1, motherfucking view. Now, this anime, I didn't exactly know what I was getting into with this one. And this one was actually pretty, like, this dude's fucking face, thumbnail that shit, nigga. Like, yo. Okay, fuck it. Anyway, let's do a quick summary. So basically, our main character's name is TaDa. Like, legit, TaDa, nigga. Yo, this motherfucker. Okay, and we're learning bits and pieces of his background, but basically we figure out he's from out of town. He moved to Tokyo to go to college at law school, and he's living alone. And I gotta say this, because basically he missed his morning ceremony because he was lost, and so he missed the entire orientation, which could come back to bite his ass. I mean, come on, this is college. You gotta be serious, someone. You gotta be semi-serious, nigga. You gotta be semi-serious. And the thing about it was, he missed it, and so he's outside, and then he starts going through all his debut. Oh my god, that was one of those moments in this anime that now I was like, oh fuck. When this dude started being like, yeah, I'm doing my living out my own debut in my moving to Tokyo debut. I'm like, what the? That was like a little turn off because I'm like, yo, don't call everything you fucking do a debut because other niggas go through it too. Like, if everybody fucking does it in their lifetime, it isn't a fucking debut. But fuck it. And then he starts following some girls on some creeper status, like, yo, to follow them to college, where he was going to attend classes because he didn't know where it was. So he's creeping on these girls, and then they run to this fucking shop. They're getting ice cream, then they get a fucking call. They gotta hurry up and go. So they're like, fuck the ice cream. They take off, run out the shop, and this dude's left to pay for some ice cream. So the dude pays for ice cream. They're long gone. And then he just leans up against the window, and then he looks to his right, and then it pans out, and you see this other motherfucker, and this dude's name, oh my god, his name started with an M, but I believe they called him fucking I can't remember his fucking name. I can't. It eludes me. I remember it was like Moroi or some shit. Oh, I remember this nigga's nickname. It was Yana. Yana-san, nigga, yo, fuck it. And so he meets up with Yana. And basically they're both new in town. And we find out later that Yana, because they wander around and they magically find the fucking campus. And so as they're walking up, Yana is basically breaking down exactly what happened. And he's like, basically I was going on this rich, preppy, prestigious schools. I don't know, I took that thing all the way to college. But because of reasons of the opposite sex, aka a woman issue, he had to break off that plan and instead go to college somewhere else to get away from this so-called woman. And then you see his taxi go by, and he's like, yo, bro, this ain't no ordinary woman, motherfucker. This bitch is crazy. She be on my ass 24/7. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then you see the car just pull back up the taxi. After you hear it make a wicked U-turn. And out comes this girl, and there's feathers, and this nigga sees her face. Thumbnail, nigga, yo. It was full of so much terror. The terror in this motherfucker's eyes. And basically she walks over the fucking bouquet, and she starts slapping the shit out of this motherfucker. Then, as he's on the fucking ground, she whips that at this motherfucker. And basically like, hey, what up? And I believe her name was Coco. Like legit, K-O-K-O. That was her last name. Her name's Coco. Fuck it. Anyway. And so Coco, the thing about her is basically she transferred to this college to find him, and she's like, I removed the thorns, wink, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And then she walks away and she blows off this fucking rose petal off her finger all I'm like, yo, fuck it. And then from there, it got really actually just a spiral of information. Basically they make it to their class. They go there. After they start giving out all these free roses to girls, I'm like, yo, nice move, nigga, nice move. Just saying. And then as they're in the classroom for their orientation, this dude's fucking talking in the front, and these niggas are having this side conversation, and this dude's going mad hype about this bitch. Yo, she's like, la, 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 la. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And nobody notices it until the end. But this dude was doing mad wicked shit. He was powering up, curse seal mark, go, yo, evil saint, going crazy on that shit. And I was enjoying that. That was hilarious. And then basically the professor's like, you motherfuckers talking in the back, shut it. So that exceeds the orientation. Remember, you're all students. He looks at these motherfuckers. And then basically it turns out Coco is behind him the entire time. He gets into this argument, and like everybody's like, "Oh, a lover's quarrel already?" Like, you know, these guys are really making a name for themselves. Then basically some papers go on the floor. He takes off fucking running. She goes after him. And basically he's picking up the papers. And then comes this other girl. This girl, her name I cannot remember for the life of me. But basically, she was like, had some friends, and basically she helped them, and they were talking. And so, a possible girl, TaDa, motherfucker, TaDa, a girl, TaDa, could possibly be interested in. Which is hinted very highly near the end of the episode. And then basically goes out the doors. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, yo, like mad festival shit. Like, yo, it was like mad festivities. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is college. And like, it surprised the shit out of me. It really did. It was like, there's like this one motherfucker with like this black suit and shit, and he was getting like pushed up, like, yeah, like he just won the fucking team, like for the football team and shit. And then this nigga got surrounded by like dancers and shit, and like they were just shaking their ass. They got this nigga cornered on the ground, like, yo. And basically he gets saved by this other chick, and basically she bandages up his arms, and he has a second possible interest in a girl, and she's a senpai. She's a senior. She's older. She's more experienced in college than him. But that was the second possible choice. And then he has like this alone moment. And in this alone moment, he's like thinking about how his life is so bright, and it's like showing like flashes of the festival going on, and like there's these two dudes, like these two like, freshmen, and then just be surrounded by these fucking chicks. Like, yo, I'm like, yo, like, it was moving all slow motion. I was like, yo, like, fuck it, anyway. And then from that, we learned that about his like a little bit more about him, and he's like really open to love, and he wants to love somebody, he wants to give his whole heart to somebody. I'm like, mad respect, dude, mad respect. You got my poop. You my boy now. Shit, fuck it, why not? I'm rooting for this nigga. Fuck it. And then he's checking his phone. There's like this call from the hospital, and then it starts getting like real weird. Cause then we see like him on a fucking bridge. Well, basically he's walking home before that, and he runs into Coco, and she's waiting for she's waiting for Yonda to show up on his way home. Like, yo, like legit stalking. Dude basically calls him. And it's like, oh, I'm at school, got to fill out these documents. And then she takes the phone after she was eavesdropping like a motherfucker. She was like, ew. Like, I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? She takes the phone and she's like, you don't move shit. And in the background, you hear this motherfucker screaming and running his ass off. I'm like, yo. And then she takes off. Then there's like this hand holding moment. Like, she puts the phone back on TaDa. Motherfucker, TaDa. Shit. TaDa gets his phone back. Then she takes off running. And then it's like this flashback, possibly, I'm not sure, but he was like just listening to some music on a fucking bridge. He had his earphones in, so he couldn't hear anything else outside of him. He's just on this bridge waiting for some people, I assume. And he's just like, oh fuck, I've waited too long. And then as he's walking away, in comes this fucking motorcycle, just like motorized vehicle thing. What do they call them? Oh my god. A moped, like a fucking moped comes by, hits this motherfucker, and then it's like, or it looks like it's hit him, and then it's the end of the episode. And the outro was, I was digging the outro. I was digging the outro. The intro not so much, but the outro, that was shit. And then the thing about it was, it made me wonder about the whole hospital thing. Does he maybe have like some condition where he's dying soon, or I don't know, but it made me wonder. Or did that happen tonight? Like he was waiting for somebody to show up? But that wouldn't make sense. It looked like maybe that was a younger version. Like back when he was in high school, maybe he was like confessing to some girl or some shit. Because he's mad with the love. And then he got stood up, and then he ends up going to the hospital and getting some injury or some shit that takes years away from his. I don't fucking know. But it's pretty interesting, and I'm enjoying this. Golden time for the motherfucking win. Like, yo, like it had mad like this dude was really like scared of this bitch. Like, I'm like, yo, this girl, she don't seem very mean. I mean, TaDa, this motherfucker's TaDa. When he looks at Coco, he's like, yo, this bitch is fine. Like, possible third right there. I don't fucking know, but fuck it. Cause you don't even see no Yada. He's trying to stay away from this shit. No, fuck that. But I'm sort of digging this anime. I mean, the main character, he has some interesting things about him, and that cliffhanger kind of ending. I'm digging it. I want to know what happened to this nigga. What's going on? What's the situation? What's the story? Let me know. So if I had to give it a rating, of course, 9.3 out of fucking 10. It was an amazing first episode. It got me really into the series, and I definitely want to review more of this shit. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I want to watch more. I want to enjoy it more. I want to figure out the depths of the story, and hopefully it won't end on some harm. I don't fucking know bullshit, or what's going on. No, none of that bullshit. Maybe it'll just be a nice sort of, like, double romance sort of story. Fuck it. I'm down for it. Fuck it. Let's do this shit. Let's do it. Fuck it. Why not? So with that being said, dismiss to my fucking R. Check this shit out if you haven't already. Fuck it. Anyway, just check this shit out. It's pretty good. Golden fucking time. Episode fucking fun. Go check it out. First episode. Came out yesterday, but fuck it. I'll review it now. Fuck it. Anyway. Dismiss to my fucking R. Comment, like, subscribe, and all this shit if you want to. Fuck it. Why not? Peace.